Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Testuigi at the desk with the Saturday Seafarers, the Chiba Pirates in 2032, and not the Grandest Salamis version, my version. The version that exists on my hard drive as an offline mode. I mean, I did create the JPBO project Isekai no Yakyu, still available for download from the Out of the Park forums, alongside my brand new Forever on Guard Cleveland Guardians faux-back uniforms. Check out the Out of the Park forums for both of those. Just getting some music going as we wait for the raid in. I do not want to waste my lineup introduction without getting a raid in. Yep, here we go. EVC's raiding in. EVC now raids into me instead of Laptop Hound. I'm going to be raiding into Laptop Hound later today. As you can see, we have gotten the 2032 season started. And there's the raid-in. Hello, friends and neighbors. So glad all of y'all were able to join me today. This is Tetsuiji with the Saturday Seafarers. This is the JPBO, a fictional Japanese league, replacing League Redacted. We're on our way to, hopefully, our fourth pennant in a row, but as you can tell, things have gotten a little more complex. New teams in the league include the Aomori Polaris, the Kumamoto Rovers, the Ibaraki Wizards, and the Shizuoka Arrows, all emigres from the Mirai League when that league shuttered due to half the teams being insolvent. So we are going to be checking in on the Polaris and the Rovers. We got a road game against the Rovers later this month, and then a road game up against the Polaris in Aomori next month. And as you can see, I'm finally making use of the space under the broadcast. That's where the chat window is going to be from here on out. And also means that if someone does a custom alert and it freezes on screen, it's just going to stay down there. So, game one of this 3-game set. We beat the Bruisers at their place last week. Let's get into this one. And that means it's time for a lineup intro. 今これがのパイレッツ先発です。1番ショートナオフェンイー背番号18。2番センター沖中正史背番号1。3番ファースト菅原修明背番号6。4番ライトテイション・ウォルトン背番号15。5番レフト金子優吾背番号46。6番サード町田博之背番号44。7番セカンド末永照本背番号5。8番指名打者柴田邦弘背番号27。9番キャッチャー長谷川和夫背番号13。ピッチャーフアン・バーブエMK2, good to see you. Barry Basher, I can't bunt right now. I'm not batting. Sorry. New acquisitions on the field for the Pirates. Now Fengyi from the Taiwanese League, taking over at shortstop for Gabriel Arias. signed to a 6-year, $22.8 million contract. Masashi Okinaka, the other big signing, $3.75 mil for 6 years out in center field. Ooh, thanks, Mark II. Good to see you. We're not really chatting about League Redacted here, but good to know that the real-life equivalent of the Osaka Bulls are going to be sporting some fancy uniforms. So the leadoff guy bunts. Okay, thank you for being on the ball there, Barry Basher. Miyoshi drives this to center field over the head of Okinaka, and the former captain of these Pirates pulls into second with a one-out double. Miyoshi was part of the Mirai League for one season after leaving the Chiba Pirates. He played with the Niigata Black Swans. Signed this offseason as a minor league contract with the Bruisers. Toshimichi Yoshimura, the first baseman. Deep in the hole, now shows off the cannon. This is his first home game. Wilderd Patino now. Runner at third, 2 down for last year's Triple Crown champion, Juan Balbuena. Fly ball to left. Kaneko will let it drop in front of him. Patino hands the Bruisers a 1-0 lead. Takeo Takeuchi. 1-2 on the way.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Fastball burns him. Now Fenyi is known for bunting talents. Atsushi Sakuma on the bump for the Bruisers. Tries for the bunt. Third is in now. Ball 1. Bunted up the first base line. Easy play for Sakuma. Here's Okinaka.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Swung over top a fastball.
Strike 3.
And Sugahara dispatched on K's. Tsuruta, bouncer to the pitcher's mound. Balbuena throws, it's not in time. Takayuki Tsuruta beats out an infield single. 0-2 to Yuko Nakayama. He's down on strikes. Balbuena's most dangerous pitch is the curveball, but as you can tell, the fastball and sinker are nothing to sniff at either. Double play depth, 1-2 on the way. Popped up behind third. Machida will bring it in for the second out of the inning. There's the catcher Nishimoto batting ninth. Called strike 3. There's that curveball, fastball combo. Tayshawn Walton, new acquisition, had a 3-hit game in his debut for these Pirates. Big holes in the swing, but when he connects,
Strike 3.
It will do damage. 3 strikeouts in a row now for Sakuma. Kaneko will get bat on ball, but that's grounded to third base. Takeuchi does not miss. Here's Machida working the count to 3-1. I'll be outside for ball 4. Suenaga up next. 1-2 on the way. Chopper up the middle. Tough play. Good work there by Yoshimura. Hideaki Yoshimura, not exactly known as a strong defensive shortstop.
Strike
3. 2-0 on Miyoshi. Line to right. Up the line. Machida makes the grab. 1-2 to Yoshimura. Line to right. Walton will play this one on a hop. 2-out single. That will bring up Patino. 2-2 on the way from Balbuena.
Strike 3.
Got him looking. Juan's got it today. Here's Shibata, DHing against the lefty. Shallow fly ball to left. Easy play there. Patino makes the grab. Hasegawa, the catcher.
Strike 3.
I'm beginning to realize there's a lot of swing and miss in this club. Now Fen E to deep right field. Tsuruta makes the grab. Top of the fourth now, Takeuchi. Easy grounder for Nao. That'll bring up Tsuruta. 1-for-1 with an infield single. Another grounder. Nao is going to be challenged. 1-1 from Balbuena. Fly ball to left. Kaneko charging in. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Bruisers still lead 1-0. Heart of the order here. Okinaka, Sugahara, Walton. And Okinaka will take a walk. Sugahara. They try the back pick. No such luck. Sugahara swings and misses. 5 Ks on the day for Sakuma. 3-1 to Walton. That's inside for ball 4. 2 walks in the inning. Kaneko. Opposite field. That will fall for a single. Throw home is good. Jeff Steelflex, thank you for the follow. Machida with the bases loaded. That is a cold, hard take to walk in a run. Suenaga. Full count again. High for, or low for ball 4. Pirates take the lead with only 1 hit. 5 walks, 5 strikeouts for Sakuma. Shibata works the count full again.
Strike 3.
That's a swing and a miss. Hasegawa.
Strike 3.
So 3 Ks, 3 walks, and a hit. Pirates lead 2-1.
Strike 3.
Looks like the umpire's squeezing both pitchers today. Balbuena gives up some loud contact to left center field. Kaneko and Okinaka converging on it. That will be a 1-out double for Nishimoto. One 0 to Daisuke Matsumoto. Popped up just out of the infield. Suenaga will make the squeeze for the second out. Yoshi, 1-2 the count. Up the middle, base hit. Okinaka gets it. Throwing home. The throw will be late. We have a tie game. Miyoshi burns his former club again. What a part of pitch around did you not get? Sugahara will end the top of the 5th. Tied at 2s here. Halfway home. Ichiro Miyamoto enters the game. Big stuff guy. Fastball changeup splitter combo. And he sits down now. Okinaka on the ground. Takeuchi up throwing quick. Sugahara. Up the middle. Yoshimura ends it. Through 5, tied at 2s. Action in the Pirates bullpen. Hirotsugu Kobayashi getting loose. Straight back up the middle. Good work by Suenaga. One, 2 on the way to Takeuchi.
Strike 3.
Balbuena, 8 strikeouts. Tsuruta on the ground. Machida fires a cannon. 1, 2, 3. That may be it for Juan Balbuena. 79 pitches through 6 innings. It'll be Walton Kaneko Machida now, up against Ichiro Miyamoto.
Strike 3.
2 Ks so far for him. Long throw by Yoshimura, he gets there. Machida.
Strike 3.
A lot of strikeouts for Pirates batters so far today, equaled by the number of strikeouts that Balbuena has earned. He's out here for the top of the 7th. First pitch swinging, lined right to Nao. Oh, 2 to Nishimoto, the catcher. Had a double last time up. This time it's through the right side for a base hit. One to Daisuke Matsumoto. Rocketed to deep center field. That's not going to get caught by Okinaka. Throw will be into second base. Nope, all the way to the catcher. Or pitcher. It's an RBI double. And you have to wonder if Balbuena might have been left in a little too long. Fire the manager! No, wait, that's me. Hirotsugu Kobayashi now enters the game. Balbuena responsible for the man at third. Or at second. He's off the hook now, but unfortunately the Bruisers lead 4-2. Pirates have 9 outs to work with. Sing along if you know the words, because you gotta believe.
Remember the heartbreaks. Remember the tears. Getting it all together takes so many years. Remember the close ones, and there were a few. You never gave up trying, wanting to come through. Well, this is your moment. You learn how to fly. We remember that long road once walked, then kiss it goodbye. You gotta believe it's your turn. You gotta believe it's true. It's true. For we believe the pirates will come through. You gotta believe it's your turn. You gotta believe it's true. You know that we believe 'cause we believe in you.
New pitcher into the game for the Bruisers is Kayu Kato. Suenaga will ground out to first. Pinch hitter here will be the left-handed DH Heishu Iriki, the rookie. Pirates counter with Akira Shimada, the lefty pitcher. Let's see how Iriki does here. Sid Fisk, thank you for the follow. Deep fly ball by Wilderd Patino off the top of the fence. Throw will be into second. It will be late. Loud hit 10th of the game by the Bruisers. Definitely earning their name here. That'll get Takaaki Iwahashi up in the bullpen. Walton taking an odd route to that one. RBI double.
Strike three.
Tsuruta will strike out for the first out of the inning. Okinaka plays this one on a hop. Runners at the corners now. That'll be the end of the game for Kobayashi. Takaaki Iwahashi into the game to try and get a double play and get out of the mess.
Strike three.
A strikeout will do. Another hard hit outfield extra base hit. Walton's just having a bad day today. Miyoshi, fly ball to left. Kaneko will end it. The hole gets deeper for the Pirates as the Bruisers exact revenge for their opening night. Mikami gives up a loud fly ball to Nao, but that's right to Tsuruta. One away.
Strike three.
Okinaka goes 0 for 4 today. Sugahara aboard with a walk. With 2 out, Tayshaun Walton now. Hit deep to left field. That's got a chance! Tayshaun Walton puts a charge into that one and a charge back into the crowd. Second hit of the game for the Pirates, and it's over the fence. Tanaka getting loose in the bullpen. Our Jolly 42, thank you for the follow. It feels like we're just getting BABIP to within an inch of our life here. 0-2 to Patino. And he's plunked. Two on the way to Takeuchi.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss for the first out. That'll be the end of the day for Iwahashi. Katsumi Tanaka now. Looking to induce a double play ball and hand things over to his offense. Bases loaded, 1 out. Yuko Nakayama now.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1-2 on the way to Yoshimura. Got him. Pirates down by 2. Motohiko Nakao will try to get the save here. In 5 games, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. That's because Kim Tae-kyung is unavailable today, as is Yori Simara. Machida, Suenaga, Iriki. Full count. Outside ball 4. Machida works the walk. Here's Suenaga. Full count from him.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Iriki. Fly ball, center field, that will be played on a hop, and the tying run is aboard. Runners at first and second for Kazuo Hasegawa. Let's get a pinch runner in. Pinch running at first is Kenjiro Iwasaki. Hasegawa, the 1-1. On the ground, that could be 2. It'll just be a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners for now. 2-2 on the way. Well, that's the story of today. Pirates strike out way too often. Bruisers spoil opening night 6-4. "15 strikeouts, 7 walks, 3 hits. That's less than ideal. But let's finish this opening series and see if we can't redeem ourselves. Like coming back to win 11-6. That's a good start. Kenichi Endo going 4 innings to pick up the win here. After Nakamura almost blows the game. And for the series win, nope. Pirates or Bruisers win 7-2. A grand slam home run against Kim Ji-hoon. Ay ay ay. Okay, it's too early to dwell on anything that's gone on. We got a long road trip coming up. Let's just make sure everyone stays healthy. All right, mini sweep of the Woodpeckers. Machida's going to need to take a few days off. Who is going to take over at third then? Tsuneharu Shibata will move over to third base to fill in for the next 4 days. It's also worth noting that there's still only 3 playoff positions, so the additional teams do make it harder to return to the postseason. Calvin Cece, thank you for the follow. All right, swept the Panthers at their place. We only allowed 2 runs. I'm eagerly waiting for Isoroku Nakamura to be able to make it out of the 5th inning. All right, Mitsunaga's out for 2 weeks. Let's call someone up from the minors. Problem with Diaz is we have too many foreign guys, so we can't call him up. Looks like it'll be Kojima getting the call. Hito is next on the call-up list. Yeah, Kim is just having a bad start to the season. All right, the rings are good still. Let's do... Yeah, let's do this one. In Kumamoto, let's take on a right-handed starter. I'm a little tired of seeing my left-handed DH. Ooh, Hattori. Pitch is a beaut. Close game, and then we curb stomp their bullpen. I honestly do not believe that League Redacted will be added back, given how violently it was removed, unlike the other unlicensed leagues. I think it's a long shot. That's one of the reasons why I keep playing JPBO, because I think this is as good as it's going to get. All right, on the road, Kumamoto Stadium. The $9 million man Shozo Yamamoto at second base. Luis Gispert up against Kikuorin, another of our foreign acquisitions, or offseason acquisitions. Here we are in Kumamoto, the Brown Town. This ballpark is created by Flying Canuck. If you want to be able to get this one, look up Flying Canuck's thread on the Out of the Park forums. I believe this is another Japanese ballpark. Might be Hatamoto Field Kobe, might be Osaka Stadium. It's one of them. It's not Nagoya Stadium. That's got a really tall light standard. This might be Kawasaki. Can't remember. And yeah, don't be surprised. I will actually be playing some KBO seasons. Next year, my Saturday save will be the Saturday Sorin. Playing the Hanwha Eagles in the KBO. And yes, the JPBO will still be there. All right, infield single for Okinaka. I'll take it. See if we can get Okinaka to activate on the base paths. There he goes. The stadium a little more demanding on my graphics card than the other ones. Teishi Desh makes the catch. Tayshaun Walton, the 1-2 on the way.
Strike three.
20 strikeouts on the season, but he's batting .308, so shrug. Two-one to Shunko Tanoe. Up the middle, now from just behind the keystone makes the play. Hikaru Nakada, the center fielder. Up the middle, now has it pop out of his glove. Infield single for the ever-dangerous Shozo Yamamoto. Already 4 home runs on the season. Drilled to deep left. Kaneko was shaded back already. 2 down. Yamauchi, a familiar face for Pirates fans. He was part of the club on their championship run in 2029. Full count. Lined over the head of Machida and into left field. Kaneko brings it in. They're sending the runner. They try to get the out at second. Not in time. Rovers take a 1-0 lead. Isaburo Goto, the DH today. On the ground, Sugahara throws to Rin. Inning over. We're just going to until wrist bit for this. Okay, runners at the corners for Machida. 1 out. Fly ball deep to right field. That will be foul. Ooh, that looked good. Full count. Heck of an at-bat by Machida. Hasegawa now, batting .302. On the ground, that could be a double play. It will be. Inning over. Now with a leadoff double. Okinaka struggling to start the season. Here's Iriki. Inside, ball 4. Runners at first and second for Tayshawn Walton.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3.
Strike 3.
All right, run. We got traffic on the base paths again. Can we push someone across, please? 6 walks for Gisbert. That'll be the end of his day. Toshiyuki Furukawa out of the Rovers bullpen. Why are you swinging on 3-0? Oh my lord. I am this close to benching Okinaka. Again, traffic on the base paths. Can we push someone across, please? Okay, I'll take an error. First baseman Shigeta Murakami with a rare bobble. Machida, full count, full sacks. Little looper into right, that will fall for a base hit. Tie, oh, go ahead RBI single by Machida. Thank the maker. Pirates lead 2-1. Hasegawa shot to left, base hit. Now it's 3-1. Now, full count. On the ground, going to be a tough play. Across the diamond in time, Fujioka. Pirates lead 3-1. Okay, Rin is already getting fatigued. Let's go with Hirotsugu Kobayashi for this one.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Throw down to second in time. Strike about, throw him out, double play. Kobayashi Hasegawa. You hashtag love to see it. Hard hit up the middle. Desh. This poor Shuhei Fujioka. Probably better as a shortstop than a third baseman. On the ground, Machida. Goes the short way to Suenaga. Hitting over. Yoshimasa Miura now into the game. Kegleg! Thank you for the resub, my dude. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk about the benefits of subscribing. If you decide to put your money towards my channel, per sub or resub, you'll get a custom out of the park uniform set from me. Use it for your perfect team. Use it for your franchise mode. It's yours to keep as my way of saying thanks for your support. Also, those emotes and your name on the special thanks slide. Kobayashi on the ground. Good throw by Machida, but it gets past Sugahara. Ball bounces out of play, tying run at the plate. Kenichi Endo getting loose in the bullpen. Machida with another chance. This one's on the target. The ever-dangerous Shozo Yamamoto. Outfield goes deep. They want to make sure they get the out here. Line to right. That's going to fall in front of Walton. Rovers now within one. Kenichi Endo will enter the game to deal with Yamauchi. Hehe, bunt is on cooldown. Yes, I know. Fly ball to right. Diving catch by Walton. Or stumbling catch, I should say. That will bring up Goto. 2 down. Tying run at first. Runner goes. Hasegawa up throwing. It is late. Yamamoto catches him snoozing. Now deep in the hole in time. Kim Ji-hoon is getting loose in the bullpen. It'll be Sugahara, Kaneko, Suenaga up against Tsurugi, Nonaka. The one thing I'm glad about with this club is that it does know how to turn opposing pitchers into meat grind, or it is a meat grinder for opposing pitchers. First and second for Suenaga. Tanaka swinging on 3-1. Going to be a tough play. Good work by Yamamoto. Throw to Murakami. Sacrifice hit. Here's Machida. I'm not bunting here with Sugahara on third. Hard hit. Infield was in. Deshi makes the play. Hasegawa high and deep to right center field, and that one's gone to the O&on. 6-2, Pirates over Rovers. Masahiro Takada.
Strike three.
Okinaka swings and misses.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7-inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Kenichi Endo will get some extra work here in the bottom of the 7th. Pirates by 4. And Endo is injured. Back stiffness. So let's go. All right, so Kim's already ready. Let's give him some low leverage innings to try and get that ERA back into single digits. There we go. And let's turn it over to Iwahashi for the finale. All right, we have a call of Sing You Weirdo. I will choose the ditty upon the conclusion of this game. There we go. So we didn't need to bring in anyone else. Kim finally picks up a solid outing. He's probably unavailable for tomorrow, but who cares? Kobayashi wins. We win 6-2. All right. This one's been on my mind lately for no particular reason. This is a Stan Rogers song that speaks to me a lot. It's called Lockkeeper. You say, well met again, Lockkeeper. We're laden even deeper than the time before. Oriental oils and tea brought down from Singapore. As I wait for my lock to cycle, I say my wife has just given me a son. A son, you cry, is that all that you've done? She wears bougainvillea blossoms. You catch 'em from her hair and toss them in the tide. Sweep her in your arms and carry her inside. Her sighs catch on your shoulder. Her moonlit eyes grow bold and wiser through the years and through the tears. And I say, how could you stand to leave her for a year? Then come with me, you say, to where the Southern Cross rides high upon your shoulder. Oh, come with me, you cry. Each day you tend this lock, you're one day older, while your blood grows colder. But that anchor chain's a fetter, and with it you are tethered to the foam. And I wouldn't trade your whole life for 1 hour of home. All right, so we just clowned on the Woodpeckers. 7-6. Kim gives up another grand slam. And Tayshaun Walton walks it off. And then we just absolutely curb stomp him 18-0. Endo with a pinch hit start. Hideo Takeuchi, the follower, the bulk guy, goes 5 strong innings. Alright, I'm gonna have to like demote Kim or something. Something is up with the dude. Let's just give him a chance to recombobulate. And that also gives us a chance to see Christopher Diaz, the two-way guy, come up. He's an outfielder too. And meanwhile, the Pirates reeled off a 10-game win streak, or the Rings did, because of course they did. Gotta love winning 11 in a row and only gaining 1 game! Well, Pirates are on a roll at least. Whee! We got a big series coming up against the Rings at their place. Win streak over. The Polaris shut us out somehow. Okay, the Polaris aren't that bad of a club. Fighting with the Woodpeckers for 4th. Oh man, the Woodpeckers went meow. Straight down. Alright, so Kaneshiro has taken over the closer role quite nicely. That's what we pay him for. I want to see Kim figure it out down on the minors before I call him back up. Alright, EDK is figuring it out. He walks a lot. Holy smokes, 423 on base. And of course, Sugahara, now that he's playing first primarily, seems to be doing better. There is a DH penalty after all. So the question is, does Shumei stick around? Because we've also got Itsuro Kido down here. Who's just on the cusp of becoming a dominant two-way guy. All right. Let's see. I want to do one of these. Let's do the first one. May 1st. Or the second one, rather. Second in runs scored, second in runs against. I bet you first is the Rings, because Fukuoka built themselves a gigantic team. Speaking of gigantic teams, I want to roll back to the perfect team thing. You'll notice the 2 semifinals appearances in the brunch aren't on the bronze PTCS chase thing anymore. But you notice what is? We got to a finals, a game 7 in the finals against the Dewey Decimals in the Daily Live Bronze yesterday. We were up by 1 going into the top of the 9th, and Adam Ottavino blows it. I'll have to settle with the low diamond choice packs, but it's been good. That should be enough to get me into the PTCS. A win would have been great, but this is a good close enough, I think. Hey, Mitsunaga's healthy again. Is the injury day today? Yeah. Ooh, on the road, a win in extras. Kaneshiro blows the save. Okinaka with a solo home run. Alright, considering Iwahashi has been playing abysmal, send him down and give Mitsunaga the call up right away. Because Mitsunaga is good at 2 things: striking guys out and staying healthy for the most part. Last season, he put up 1.2 wins above replacement over 91 innings with an 11.9 K per 9. All right, it's going to be another Kikuo Rin start. Let's get underway with that. Ah, boy. The rings are perpetual postseason nemesis, and these guys reverse swept us last year, so there's some extra incentive to dump them this game. Makino, Kai, Matsumoto. Thank goodness they aren't running their usual catcher, Katsuyuki Hidama. They got Hiroshi Kishimoto, their two-way phenom, in the game as the DH. Yeah, they found another Otani. It's great. I love it. It's great. I love it. I'm also looking forward to next season's game when Yoshinobu Yamamoto will be back in it. My dude. My ace of aces.
Strike three.
Here's Tayshaun Walton. Belted to center field. Kai has a beat on it. .176 batting average for Hideo Kai. You're not playing him for the offense. Yeah, let's back those outfielders up against Matsumoto. Good job, Suenaga. Washio, the first baseman. Hit hard, Sugahara backed up. All right, two-run bomb by Yugo Kaneko.
Strike three.
Okinaka continues his torrid hitting streak.
Strike three.
We have too many strikeouts on the club, I think. Oh, Sugahara tries to inside out this one. Makino is there. Good idea. Bad implementation. Machida gets a walk. Now that I've got their corners in by showing bunt, Kazuo walks anyway. Come on, Feng. Come on now. Or just ground into a double play. Alright, so I wonder why Rin was so tired that last game. Was it because he was pitching on short rest, I wonder? Wano to Kishimoto. Deep fly ball, that's up against the fence. Throw is into the pitcher's mound. It's going to be a triple or double on the throw. Not liking. Long run in for Walton. Throw is good enough to hold the runner. That'll bring up Ishizuka. And it's going to be a wild pitch to hand the rings the lead. Matsumoto goes yard. Kishimoto goes yard. I've seen enough. And we come back and win it 9-5. Of course we do. Okinaka with a grand slam to cap off a 3-for-6 day. Excuse me? And he did it against our old pitcher, Yoriyuki Enomoto. Oh, that's delicious. Four walks for Kazuo Hasegawa to tie the season record. Alright, this is going to be our opener day. We sweep the rings at their place, almost blowing the save. Because we put Tanaka in for too long. Kaneshido comes in to clean up the mess. It works. Alright, has Kim figured it out in the minors yet? Give him another week. Alright, Okinaka, stiff back. Put him on the IL. And let's call up... Oh dear. Do we not have enough people? I mean, we have enough outfielders. I think this is going to be when Itsuro Kido makes his call-up appearance. Let's make sure Diaz can be used as a two-way dude. Drop one to the Bruisers, because of course we do. There are 3 good teams in the Zenkoku League, and we are one of them. Barring calamity, I hate to say it, but I think the postseason may already be sewn up. The Nihon League looks a lot more interesting, because you got the Cubs, the Wizards, the Astros, the Phoenix, and the Jaguars all within a game and a half of each other. Dolphins are in the hunt, too. And we are going to go until 4 o'clock, at which point we're raiding into Laptop Hound. Oh, that's unexpected. Oh, right, because we accidentally sent a couple teams to the DSL. That should work. Alright, it's too early to look into it, but the team may be a bit of a wagon. Still waiting for Isaburo Nakamura to make it to get a decision, but at least he's pitching better. I think Christopher Diaz may be heading back down? Keto and left. That's an interesting call. Why are we doing this? Just to get his bat into the lineup somewhere? I mean, he's slugging. He absolutely should not be a left fielder, but he's slugging. Yeah, 45 range. No likey. There's the Almody games. Okay, so towards the end of the month. I never thought I'd say this, but I think we may have to trade Shumei Sugahara and let Keto take over at first. And then prevent him from pitching ever again. All right, let's look at this holistically. The Hasegawa brothers are kicking butt at catcher. Okazaki's actually been swinging a hot stick on the infield. Machida's gotten cold, but whatever. Diaz did not make a single appearance in the outfield. Iwasaki, I don't want to get rid of because he's ostensibly our team captain. Honda, I mean, he'll never have to afford another or buy another beer in this town again after hitting the walk-off home run in the playoffs in 29. I think we got to demote Honda. Put Okinaka back in. And the question becomes, what do we do with Keto? Because you compare him to Idiki. Idiki still has room to grow, and he's going to be a beast. Keto actually already plays against lefties pretty well. Then you compare him to Sugahara. I think the thing is Keto's not quite fully there just yet, but he is knocking on the door, and if we need to make a trade, Shumei kind of is it. We're not quite in panic mode yet. Let's send down Keto. Actually, no. You know what? He's played his way onto the team. And I think Kim Ji-hoon is better now. Oh yeah, he's got 5 straight saves in the minors. So Diaz down, Kim back up. Who's ready for Pirates versus Rings round 4, I think. We've ended their season... Oh, 1 week. Okay, we'll just skip a start for Balbuena. We've ended their season twice. They've ended ours once. I mean, if you take a look at the Pythag, we're beating ours by 2. They're right on track. We are, for some reason, a dominant road team. They've won 9 in a row again. And there's some very strong, you're locked in here with me levels of competition here in the Zenkoku League. Interleague is coming up, though. And there's the series at Aomori I wanted to tune into next. Rovers upend us somehow at home. Tayshaun Walton, 11 home runs. Okay. Hasegawa walks it off in the 9th. Kojima seems to be finding himself back into form. Good to see. Alright, I want to do Isaburo Nakamura. Uh-oh. Fang, what are you hurt with? Torn meniscus. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we need a shortstop, like, post-haste. Kubota, come on up. We can also look to see if there's any foreign shortstops who are still available and can join the club on short notice. We still have cash. Okay, we could prorate Nick Allen on a deal. Or get another Taiwanese guy in Cheng Tzu-che. between the two, Nick Allen looks like the, yeah, he is the better batter. Okay. Maybe this moves Shibata back? This is literally all I can offer you, my dude. All right, Nick. Play hard to get. We'll have to look on the trading block to see if anyone's got a shortstop available. Okay. Nakanishi, pending free agent. How much will you cost? Can I send you a... Oh, I'm probably over budget. That may be why. That's not a no. I mean, throwing in a Takeuchi would kind of hurt because he's done so well as our bulk guy. Yeah, let's turn off Takaki's two-way. I don't think that third pitch is going to develop. And I'd much rather have a shortstop. So we're not going to be trading him. You know what? Let's park that idea. Maybe we can survive without now. Whoa, Ryoma Iwasaki getting a speed boost. Nice. Let's do an Isaburo Nakamura start. See how Kubota handles the pressure. And this is why Balbuena is not getting a further extension. He's great when he's available, but last season may have been his last long-term availability. I mean, yes, 20 wins, 190 innings pitched. That was his best year of all time. I just don't think I can give money to a guy who's already fragile. So Chris Diaz rejoins the top club. Injuries, man. I mean, it's not like Nakanishi has been tearing the cover off the ball this season either. Zone rating wise, he's already well ahead of where he usually is. Kubota gets a hit in his first JPBO game. I mean, defensively, Kubota definitely will fill the role that we need. So, let's head to Aomori. Employers of Masataka Yoshida, hello. Dante Barcliffe versus Isaburo Nakamura at Aomori City Baseball Stadium. Oh, my poor 10-and-a-half-year-old laptop.
Strike three.
Interesting camera options here. That's the one I'm looking for. For those of you wondering, yes, the Aomori Polaris use the logo of the Dallas Stars, but with a P attached to it. And this is Osaka Stadium, just rebranded. Because there's a train station on the other side of the right field wall. All right, good play by Kubota. I think today we're just going to keep going until we get the Arrows or the Wizards as the road team at Chiba Marine Stadium. Three-one to Uchida. Lined hard. Walton with a diving play. Sugahara. Runner at first. Through the right side for a base hit. Walton rounds third and will score. Shumei Sugahara continues to be an engine for this team. Machida with a double. Suenaga up the middle, base hit. Again, Flying Canuck is the man to thank for the stadium. I just don't normally run it at 1080p. That's why it's chugging so much. Base is full of Pirates, nobody out for Kubota. Chance to swing big here, kiddo. Nope, double play, but we still get a run. You go high and deep to right field. Oppo Taco. 10th home run of the season for Kaneko. And this one's starting to get away from the Polaris. Bottom of the fourth. Still 5-0. Pirates continuing to smack the ball all over the field. Okinaka, deep to right field. He goes opposite field. That ball had places to be. I think we can safely sim the rest of this one. Ho! Ho! Yikes! Five different Pirates hit home runs. Nakamura, Kojima, Cruz to a 4-hitter combined. Yeah, I think the game kind of got away from them there. Now, because I'm using a custom schedule that I've created, the interleague session is a little bit later in the calendar than usual. All right, we play the Rings at home. Speaking of super teams. Oh, rain delay. That means a double up. They sweep up, or they win the doubleheader. Let's head to Interleague. Poor Osaka Bulls. Employers of Shin Maeda, Choi Sugai, and a very distant third. I mean, they'll still make the postseason. They just won't have any home games for it. And again, we're wrapping up at 4 o'clock. Raiding into Laptop Hound. Ah, Dave, thank you. Much appreciated. I do need to get something to drink. BRB. Today's broadcast is powered by Steam Whistle Brew Premium Pilsner. Do one thing really, really well. Kaneshiro picking up right where he left off as our closer. Tayshaun Walton earning some rookie plaudits. And we do have him signed of it for next season too. Okay, let's look. Sakai getting his stuff control up. Okazaki probably not turning into anything. Iwahashi, I'm hoping, can figure it out. Maybe he's trade bait at this point. Fukui. Yeah, he's just a backup catcher. Takaki. I want to see him keep growing. I mean, yes, low intelligence, low work ethic, so he is prone to stumbling, but we'll see about that. And we got Zeshin Uno, our future center fielder. Hito still continues to be a surprisingly good bat. In limited playtime, no less. Diaz has tendinitis, so let's IL him and give him some rest. Call up Honda again. I'm not used to the Fukuoka rings being this good for this long. Suenaga out for a week. Let's call up Iwahashi. Let's turn off two-way for Kido. Alright, Itsudo. Second base is yours. Or not. It looks like it'll be Asao Okazaki getting the starts there. I mean, he is the better defender. I keep seeing SB for Sapporo Bruisers and thinking, SoftBank? That's the real league. We don't talk about them. .750 winning percentage, and we're second still. I think it's safe to say that Kubota has been thoroughly outgunned. So maybe we are in the trade market. Did Nakanishi get traded? No, he's still available. It stinks to possibly lose Sugahara, but Kido is too good to pass up at this point. Of those, I think Takeuchi is probably the one we're willing to trade away. 40 stamina doesn't really cut it as a starter. How much do I want to add in? I mean, if we add in Kubota... No, I think that's rushing him. We just drafted him. Alright, looks like we can just add in a lesser player. Like, I think Osamu Fukui needs to find a new home. Throw in an Akigoto or Matsubara. Just keep adding prospects. All right. Here we go. Yeah, Feng is basically gone for season. We have Nakanishi as a very expensive stopgap. So Kubota heads back down. We will need to call up a starter. I mean, Diaz will be healthy soon. He can do that. Kazutaka Sakai gets the call up. And the batter will bring back Suenaga in 7 days, so we'll manage with a short bench for now. So long, Sugahara. We'll miss you, buddy. But between Iriki and Kido, the time was right. We head to the Tokyo Dome. Suenaga is healthy again. Hattori continues to be an absolute beast this season. How's Nakanishi settling in? Not so good. Honda down temporarily. Diaz comes in. And in 11, we sneak past the Golden Kites. Kaz Hasegawa with the RBI double. Fukui stealing the win. So we host the Wizards towards the end of... Alright, so we'll see about which game we end up starting next week on. Hey, look who Sugahara gets to reunite with. Masakatsu Kunihisa, the guy he replaced, and Randy DeJesus from our team. And Mototomi Arai, formerly of our team. We've already seen too many Rin starts. Let's do the Kobayashi start. Arrows clobber us. Okay. Last game to be streamed, Kim Ji-hoon getting the opener with Kobayashi getting the long start. Kusanagi Stadium in Shizuoka, or at least another ballpark standing in for it. I think this one is Nagoya Stadium. If it looks like Mr. Baseball, it's because it is. Kazunari Nakanishi checks in with a single with one out. Iriki. High fly ball to center. That's going to hang up long enough for Moriyasu. Tayshaun Walton. Count is full. He holds up. That's a walk. And yes, this is the Shizuoka Arrows look that my primary perfect team wears. Thank you for the shrimp check. Ah. This ballpark is too powerful. You know what? Yeah, the choppiness is starting to get to me. Let's just we saw them. We win 9-5. Let's just finish up the stream session. Now the internet's fine. Now it's my laptop that's getting exposed as being too weak. Oops. Alright, Suenaga is healthy. Back he comes. And of course, as soon as I trade away Sugahara, Kido starts fading a little bit. I'm glad you like playing here, Christopher Diaz. Your results have not exactly spoken for themselves. At the very least, Balbuena will be healthy again soon. And that'll help out the rotation in a huge way. Alright, we're going to park things here. Or at least that was the original plan, because Meximemester dropped a Singu weirdo. Alright. Let me see. What have I been feeling lately? Doing something like they're taking the Hobbits to Isengard would be an absolute cop-out. What have I been listening to a lot lately? What have I been listening to a lot lately that I know the words for? All right, I got one. I first heard this song from Scatman John's solo jazz album Yeah, before he hit it big on the techno scene, he did release a jazz album. I think some of the tracks are available on Spotify if you look up Listen to the Scat Man. And I was thinking of playing this one at my wedding that's coming up in May, but didn't quite make the playlist. So might as well just do it here. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. All right, let me think about this. I feel like this is a good spot to wrap up for the stream session. I know PBE Sim is going. I don't know for how much longer. I did promise Laptop Hound I was going to raid into him. So, let's park. Jeez, Juan Balbuena is still tied for the team lead in wins, even though he's been out for like a month and a half or half a month. The rings, man. The rings. And the division graph is weird. We're supposed to be closer, but we'll manage. Well, thank you, Minerva. I remember Yukadin Kazami did a lot of singing on her stream, so that's why Sing You Weirdo is available as a redemption option. And I don't know about y'all, but it is meltingly hot in this apartment. As soon as the temperature goes above 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit, here in Toronto, my apartment decides, okay, now we're going to turn the baseboard heaters on. Favoosh. Well, let's check in on some of the tournaments I'm playing in. I was a 1 and out in the Daily Bronze Brunch. I got some points to spend. I can do some packing. I did pack the new Xander Bogaerts card, so I'm happy for that. Spoilers incoming, D. Dempsey? Uh-oh. Alright, well, I made a round 2 of this quick perfect draft. I'll take that. With this rotation? Ugh. Alright, so the live bronze was where I had my moment of almost triumph yesterday. I am hoping that that second place gets me above 70th place, where I'm at right now. I do like this idea of like keeping track of your results. I think I'm going to start doing that more. So for PT25, if and when it comes out, I'm going to find out which level of card tournament I compete best in, and I will do my level best to keep y'all posted. Even on a PAX only team, which the Shizuoka Arrows are, it'd be nice to keep some progress. All right. Up 2-1 on the Paris Nanterre Metz limit. Oh, thanks, Minerva. And Minerva has been an absolute gentleman and scholar in helping me get there, so I'm not sure if he's streaming anytime soon, but I'm giving him a shout out anyway. Show him some love. Without him, I would not have gotten as far as I have. Which means there will be some Saturday coming up a PTCS prep stream. I dabble in the daily lower level Leisure Lounge a little bit, GT Sundown, not often enough. Well, if I make the PTCS, then yeah, I gotta prep for it on stream. And speaking of all of this chatting with Minerva, he's gonna be joining me next Saturday for the stream. We're gonna do a little bit of Perfect Team content. Certainly a Mob Your Bob. It is the first Saturday of the month after all. Possibly an imperfect draft. So my choice packs did earn me the Wilson Contreras to help me out with some of the PT Elite missions and take over as primary catcher, letting Mike Piazza DH full time. I'm slowly but surely turning this team into a PT Elite theme team. I pulled out of my tailspin. Am I out of the danger zone? Barely. Oh, hey, there's iRock. This is PAX team. If you see PAX, I tried to do like a TTC-esque thing for the PAX only clubs. Oh, hey, Nas Base, you're in the wrong league, my dude. I don't know how many other PAX only teams there are, but I'm hoping and praying that Out of the Park sees fit to implement the guilds idea that I suggested on the forums, so that way we could have the TTC as a guild and PAX as a guild. And there's iRock, this is main club. As I always say, my goal is to survive a week in Diamond. And now my goal is to survive a week in Gold. It's been a chilly couple of weeks, PAX-wise. Like, I'm not selling Dave Concepcion yet because I don't know if he's actually going to be in another mission. This guy. Because I've already finished everything else that he qualifies for. Oops. And he does not play right now. That's a problem with early perfects. Alright, tiny little pack rip. Well, there's a new Wang Cheng-Ming. Double silver here, Chris Paddock and Tristan McKenzie. I'm dying here, folks. One card away from Carter, Bichette, Turner, Soto, Torkelson, Williams, Drury, Carroll, and Casas. And 2 away from Senga. Yeah, the packs have been unkind. I can't even rip anymore. Let's see, do I have any other teams that are worth checking up on? Let's roll back here to the perfect team slide. Alright, the two Rats are in a postseason position, as are the Stewards. The Team Redacted and the Centurions are getting absolutely walloped. Ah, let's go poke in on the Bob Cajun Bobs for a bit. And Laptop Hound is up and running, so we're going to be raiding into him momentarily. I just want to quickly look and see how the Bobs are doing. Yeah, the Unionville Stewards are the PT or the MLBPA union reps and union leaders. Well, we're hanging in. Barely in a wild card spot. It's been a steady decline for the Bobs. I mean, we did get the new PT Elite Bobby Witt Jr. to start taking over third from Bob Elliott. He's been kicking butt. But there is one golden goose I still have left to chase. The B-Ref Bob Gibson. Alright, the spotlights are gone. Now we have modern era. Diamond and gold packs. Which is basically a diamond or gold pack or a diamond pack plus a guaranteed historical, I guess. Would live cards show up in these? Well, one way to find out. This account has points to burn after all. Alright, so no live cards. So for people tuning in, hey, you get to take advantage of my largesse. Let's sell some not Bobs. So Ranger Suarez is going to go up on the market for $6,999, 1,000 less than the current sell order. Kurt Suzuki's already close to quick sale. Jordan Hicks is going to go up for 4 ones. There, that should make me my money back. Where's Bobby Thompson, Spore? I heckled you into giving me Bob Boone and Kenji Jojima. Now I'm going to heckle you to get me Bobby Thompson. This is all I have left. Alright, Laptop Hound's up and running. We're going to raid into him. The raid phrase is, ahoy mateys, as per usual. You'll see me next on Wednesday with this, not the Saturday Seafarers, the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. 2006, the Rockies are good. Can we stay that way? Time will tell. Time is precious, folks. And I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone.